I would think that you would agree that the reason why, in terms of the executive handbook of ministers, I think it was previously referred to as the ministerial handbook, that the appointments of a post, especially at this level, chief of staff, is really left to a minister's discretion. It's because inherent in that position is a trust relationship between the relevant minister and the chief of staff. You're the head of that office. You will know everything that happens in that office. You'll know all the movements of the relevant minister and so on.
That's correct, Chair.
So wouldn't it have been more than a surprise that a newly appointed minister to a big, important portfolio, if not the most important, given the state of things in our country, approaches you to apply for the job? Did you ask him why?
No, I never asked him why. I avail myself, and by the fact that I qualify. And on that as well, how I left public sector, it was not in a pleasant moment. It was because of the fight I had with Mr. McBride.
Yes.
So this was an opportunity to go back to my passion as a public servant.
Okay.
And I'm still young. For McBride and Paul O'Sullivan to destroy my career. So I just welcome it in that perspective as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
And did Lieutenant General Mkunazi know that you were approached, or did you tell him that you were being approached for the job, given that you were close, certainly at the time?
Given
that you were close friends, you and Lieutenant General Mkunazi.
Yes, he was the first person to share my happiness. He was the first person that, hey, I got a call. This is the offer. Then he said, good luck.
So he knew that you were in that. And in that position, what was your role as the chief of staff of the minister? It included, for example, liaison services, communication, of course, between the minister and the public and the media.
Yes, that's correct. That's a part of my daily job description, but in overall, I'm an overall commander in the office. I'm responsible for the day-to-day running of that office, responsible in facilitating of meetings, responsible for his calendar to make sure that his calendar is accordingly, and all the slots for his meetings. So, and also support him in all the meetings he's attending.
Now, did you, and I want to refer you to paragraph 78 of your affidavit, where you confirmed that you knew who Brown Mokgotsi was, and that the minister too knew Brown Mokgotsi from the Northwest. Lieutenant General Mkunazi sent Brown Mokgotsi's number to me, and I confirmed that it was indeed Brown Mokgotsi's number. So the question is that you would have facilitated meetings between the minister and other ministers and members of the public, including Mr. Brown Mogotsi.
That's correct, sir.
So just tell us, what did you know about any meetings between Mr. Mogotsi and Minister Nkunu?
Since I joined ministry office in August, I only recall one meeting which I facilitated between Minister and Brown Mogotsi, who in turn arrived with several other people, 4 or 5 of them. Then I also recall facilitating a second meeting with the Brown Mogotsi, which that meeting could not materialize. The guests or people also had other urgent engagements. Then I had to cancel that meeting. So that, since I joined, that are 2 meetings, then I can recall.
Now, you say, I'll come back to those meetings, but you say at paragraph 80 that you personally got to know Brown Mogotsi during your position as Chief of Staff. It appears to indicate some kind of ongoing, continuous relationship between you and Mr. Mogotsi.
No, in facilitating those meetings, Brown Mogotsi had to know my number and I have to know his number. Because now I'm facilitating, Minister gave me Brown Mogotsi's number for me to facilitate with Brown Mogotsi. Then in turn, Brown Mogotsi ended up knowing me. So that's how I get to know Brown Mogotsi.
Did you say, or did I hear you, that you said the minister gave you Brown Mogotsi's number?
Yes, I did not know Brown Mogotsi. It was like any other guest that the minister will want me to facilitate and give me details of that guest to make sure the meeting will take place, to make sure I also create a slot for that meeting.
So you personally know of one meeting that you facilitated between
Yes, I
Mr.
only know
Mogotsi
2 meetings. One, the other meeting could not materialize.
and in the one meeting that did take place, were you present in that meeting?
No, I did not enter in the boardroom.
So on what basis did you get to know Mr. Mogotsi during your, and I'm quoting you, during your position as Chief of Staff, other than getting his number from the minister, other than facilitating 2 meetings, one that took place and another that never took place?
What I can give in summary, Chair, because when I need to facilitate a meeting, in some instances, I will be given a purpose of the meeting, so that when I engage with a guest, I will brief him why the minister wants him. If my memory serves me correct during that time, we were having a huge challenge in Northwest Stilfontein mining, Zamazama thing. During that time, there were these illegal miners that were trapped underground. So by the time Minister said, can you contact this comrade, he's from Northwest, if he can come with a few local leaders. We were planning to go to Stilfontein. Then he wanted to meet them to get a sense of what is going on in Northwest and so forth. But that was a sense of how I facilitated that meeting, of which Brown came with 4 or 5 other people, but I could not enter that boardroom. I was not part of that meeting. But I did know the basis of why I'm facilitating such a meeting.
So I just want to refer you to a WhatsApp message that Brown Mogotsi sent you on the 31st of January 2025.
Where is that message, Chair?
Sorry. Sorry, Honourable Chair, Honourable Members, the message was not printed for some reason. Mr Nkabinde, can your lawyers just assist? I think they've got a copy of this. What WhatsApp messages? It's the 31st of January 2025.
But we don't have it.
I think. Yes. It's at page 71 and 72 of an additional bundle that was handed to the honourable committee members. Do you have it there, perhaps? Is that from Futsi? Is that the first one? On what page would that be?
It's on the thing that they have.
The first WhatsApp would be at 12:34 from Mogotsi. It appears to. It's on that page 71 on the top here. You'll see there Brown Mogotsi, Chief of Staff. Is that addressed to you?
Which message, Chair?
The
Which
first one
message?
the first message on page 71.
I think you said 12:34, but I don't
No,
see
I'm have you got
the top-
71, page 71?
the first message.
Yeah, now can we just work from the top,
That's it.
if you don't mind? Brown Mogotsi, at 11:05 on the 31st of January, Chief of Staff.
I see that wording.
Would that be to you, addressing you?
Is it talking to who?
I'm asking you. It says there Brown Mogotsi.
No, I see here there's a name on top, Brown Mogotsi,
Yeah,
underneath Chief of Staff.
yeah.
I don't see who's talking to who.
And okay, so below that there's, in brackets, there's a name Dlamini.
I see that name, Chair.
Who is that a reference to?
Who's?
Dlamini.
When I was following these proceedings, ad hoc and Madlanga, I remember seeing messages that were presented at Madlanga Commission. They were referring to this Dlamini name as Kat Vusmatlala.
Yeah.
So that's how, otherwise I don't even know who's this Dlamini. I can refer in that perspective, sir.
Yeah, thank you for that response. I wasn't going to put it to you, so that you confirmed that was a reference to Kat Matlala, this Dlamini.
Yes.
Then he says, please arrange meeting as soon as possible. I think they're escalating the matter to him of non-performance, or rather let me meet you and you will explain it to the minister. Now that minister is a reference to Minister Nkunu.
So is Dlamini talking to who?
This is an exchange between
Between who and who?
Mogotsi and Matlala, and this is in relation to the tender.
It appears to be.
It appears to be a relationship to the Tswani tender, which was subsequently cancelled. If you don't know about it, you
Yeah.
don't need to.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I was just
comment.
wanted to
Yeah.
understand who's
Yeah.
talking to who.
And then
SC,
the next,
just a moment, let's take Honourable Nomval.
Yeah, thank you, Chair. Mr. Nkabinde, no, I just want to make sure that I'm following you correctly. The other members who were with Mokgotsi in a meeting that materialized, did you know them?
No, Chair, I did not know them. It was the first time.
Because I've just seen here in your statement that you are saying they were ANC comrades. So how did you know that they are ANC comrades?
It was in reference when I'm facilitating a meeting with Brown Mokgotsi. Then he referred that I'm not coming alone, I'm coming with other comrades for me to arrange how many people are coming. So by him referring to his companion that I'm coming with other comrades and
So-
coming to see Minister Senzo,
So
then
did
I
did-
assumed that it could be other ANC comrades.
So he did not mention that he is coming with ANC comrades?
No, he did
You
not.
assumed?
I assumed by then, when he mentioned comrades.
Okay. No,
Yes.
thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Chair.
And when was that meeting?
That meeting will be, I'm under correction, Chair. It could be between October, November. Why I'm not certain, all my information with the exact information will be on my gadgets, and my gadgets were taken
Oh, it's 2024,
2024, Chair, yes.
around October and November.
Yeah, I'm under corrections there, yes.
Honourable Malema.
No, sir, you can't say you assumed. You said, Minister said I must call Brown Mokgotsi. He wants to meet with other ANC comrades so that he can understand what's happening in the area where there is illegal mining. That's what you said. The minister said to you, Mokgotsi and ANC comrades. So ordinarily, I assumed there will be some debriefing by his own comrades in the area before he enters that particular place. So it can't be that you assumed. You were told that you must meet Mokgotsi and other comrades of the ANC.
Chair, I think I never said like that. What I said, that Brown Mokgotsi, if he could come with some other local leaders, he has never mentioned ANC leaders. By the time Mokgotsi is saying, Chief of Staff, I'm coming with other comrades, then I said, oh, he's coming with other ANC comrades.
And this was regarding the matter of Stelfontein.
That's correct, Chair. The mining.
Stelfontein is in Kenneth Kaunda district.
I think so. I'm not too sure which district,
Okay.
but I know it's in Northwest.
Around Potchefstroom,
That's it, yeah. We just pass, after Potchefstroom, you not go too far.
Is Kenneth Kaunda.
Thank you, sir.
So could there have been a possibility of other people from outside Kenneth Kaunda district?
I'm not sure because even those people, I don't know them.
Okay. Honourable Matthews.
It's Dr. Kenneth Kahunde, Chair. I saw you in the library yesterday. I thought
Doctor.
you'd have a more, and we were talking about
Dr.
Northwest.
Kenneth Kaunda
Yeah, thank you.
district.
But outside of that, just to get clarity too, did this meeting take place at the private residence of the minister or at the office?
At the private residence of the minister.
Okay, so there's a boardroom and you were at the private residence, you just didn't enter the boardroom when they had the meeting?
To enlighten that, Chair, we work from that private room,
Okay.
private house. We never hardly go to the office. In the private house, we've got all offices. I've even got my office.
And we're paying for rent, but just the side story. So you didn't enter the boardroom. Why didn't you go into the boardroom? Because it was related to illegal mining, so it wasn't a personal matter. Why were you not part of the meeting?
No, first of all, these were private people, not official people. Then I thought, let me give a minister space to speak with those people.
Did you ask-
Especially when they were referred as comrades. And I said, no, let me not even enter. The minister would have called me in if he wanted me.
So it's might very well not have been related to illegal mining, because that would be a work-related matter and not a ANC-related matter.
No, it will be a steel fontaine illegal mining. That's how I facilitated the meeting.
Okay, all right, no problem. Thank you, Chair.
you.
Honourable Malem.
Is Brown Mokhodzi from Dr. Kenneth Kaunda?
I don't know, Chair. What I know is from Northwest. I'm not too sure where about.
Yes.
No, I think I'm getting confused by the response that you have given to Honourable Mateus. So you knew the subject of the meeting before the meeting took place, and you knew that it was not a personal matter, it was a work-related issue. But you never formed part of the meeting, even after you knew that it's not a personal matter. Is that what you are saying to us?
Chair, personal matter, official matters in all the meetings. I don't attend all of them. Some of the meeting, the minister excused me, and some of the meeting, the minister he informed me if he want me to be part of that meeting. It's not that I just come in any meetings and we uninvited.
So the minister excuses you even on matters which are work-related. Is that what you are saying to us?
He never invited me
Sometimes
to
he
form part.
doesn't invite you, he just carries on his own, on work-related matters. Is that what you are telling this is that what you are telling this committee today?
Yes, because even with the national commissioner, he will say that, Cedric, can you excuse
No,
us?
okay.
It's
all
an
right.
official meeting, but you can excuse us.
Okay.
So I always respect that.
Are you fine, Honourable Member?
No, fine is something else I've heard, Chair.
Okay. Honourable Ngola.
Chair, I'm getting a bit confused. We're talking about a private residence, which assumable is Pretoria or Cape Town. But in the same sentence, we're talking about Dr. Kenneth Kaunda, illegal mining. So these people are said must be, okay, the minister says to the chief of staff, please arrange local leaders for us to understand what is happening in respect of what was happening in Stilfontein. So please arrange this meeting. But what confuses me is that this meeting is sitting in the private residence, which in our understanding, the private residences of ministers is Cape Town and Pretoria. So I'm a bit, if the witness can enlighten us on that.
You want to know where this meeting happened? Pretoria or Cape Town?
It happened Pretoria, private residence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do like this.
Sorry, private residence or
Yeah.
official residence? Official, okay.
Sorry, official residence. It's Pretoria and Cape Town.
Okay, let's do like that. Do you want to make a follow-up, Honourable Ngola? Can I note hands? I see Honourable Sangono, Chief Whip. Okay. Honourable Skosana and Honourable Sols. Did you still want to make a follow-up, Honourable Sangono? Okay, thank you. Honourable Skosana.
Thank you, Chair. I just want to make a follow-up as well, the issue, because what he submitted was, and what he told us earlier, is that the meeting took place at a private residence. And as a chief of staff, I don't think it's proper for you to mislead us, to say it was private. You know, when you say private residence, I thought we are talking about Mpangeni or somewhere else, but we are saying Cape Town and Pretoria. Those are official residents. Do you agree on that?
Yes, these are official residents. Hence, I'm even saying I have an office to work from there. We hardly go to the office. So it's an official residence, not private.
So, in other words, you were wrong by saying private residence. Do you agree on that?
I agree. You know.
No, no, no. Wait.
You know, Chairperson, be it private or official, the minister stays there. So it's like he's private, but it's an official residence, Pretoria and Cape Town.
Let me say this to you. There's a distinction on that. You can't say it doesn't matter how you call it. You know, we must have facts here. Hence, I'm saying to you, if it's private, as you were saying before, and now we are changing, and if you are changing, you must be honest to us. You made a mistake, and you must accept if you have made a mistake, chief of staff.
It was an official residence. It was an oversight to say private.
Thank you, Chair.
Honourable Sols.
Thank you, Chair. Just for clarity, is the office at the official residence, is that ordinarily where the entire staff works, or is the entire staff, including yourself, meant to work ordinarily at the other office, the office that would now be considered the workplace? So I just want to understand, was that an arrangement that is, it's not an ordinary arrangement, or is it ordinary that you work at the private official residence, or at the, let's for the purposes of understanding, say the workplace, the ordinary workplace office? Must you work there or at the private official residence? I just want to understand.
Thank you, Chair. The ministry is divided into two parts. There's a private staff of the ministry, and there's a full-blown support staff in the ministry. So all the staff, support staff, they are at the office. With a private, a small number, chief of staff, PA, where the minister is, we were there because we must be with him. So he is the one who prefers not to go to office quite often. Then we just follow him.
Are you fine, Honourable Sols? Bangazita.
No, thank you, Honourable Chairperson. I think I'm covered because I was also a little bit confused whether there is an official office of the minister, in which case the ministry within the department. Honourable Sols actually has covered that area. Thank you.
May we proceed, honourable members? Okay.
Thank you, Honourable Chair. Mr. Nkabinde, can we accept that you received WhatsApp messages from Brown Mokgotsi, and that you were copied WhatsApp messages by Mr. Brown Mokgotsi that he shared also with Kat Matlala?
No, Chairperson.
You're not prepared to confirm that?
I'm saying he has never sent me a message and copied me a message with Kate Motlala.
Who's also referred to as Dlamini.
That's correct, sir. He has never done that.
Can you look at this this message? Is that a reference to you? It's the third WhatsApp on page 71. Brown Mokgotsi, 1234, Senzo Chief. Is that your profile pic?
It's not clear, Chairperson. The picture is not clear.
How do you mean it's not clear? You're not able to enlarge it to see if that's you? Sorry, Mr. Nkabinde.
Chairperson, the picture is not clear. I can't see if it's me.
And the reference to Senzo Chief, is that not a reference to you as Mkunu's Chief of Staff?
Chair, I'm not Senzo Chief. That's not me. I'm Chief of Staff in the office of Minister Senzo. I'm not Senzo Chief. Because Senzo Chief, maybe he's Inkosi. And I'm not sure what is this. It can be Inkosi of Senzo. So I'm not too sure. If they refer to me, I'm the Chief of Staff. I'm not Senzo Chief.
Are you familiar with the content of that WhatsApp?
No, Chair. It's the first time seeing this message in this committee.
Do you know what this refers to? And I'm reading from the second last paragraph.
See, may we please speak through the microphone?
May you therefore kindly confirm as to when the SEPs may receive the outstanding medical certificates. I need to emphasize to you that this project was commissioned by the Minister of Police pursuant to a presidential pronouncement, and therefore failure to perform on your part will cause serious reputational damage to both yourselves and SEP's top management. We certainly cannot afford the aforesaid, hoping that your office will make good of this situation.
I see this message for the first time, Chair.
You don't think that that is a message directed to the Minister of Police?
No, Chair.
And then the next message, this matter may be escalated to you because of non-performance. Our guy need your intervention. Jan 08 guy who is about to take over our program. This non-performance is a result of the non-payment or late payments. I'm sending him your numbers that you meet, please.
You see this message for the first time, Chair. I don't know who was he talking with here.
And later on, the message, Brown Mogotsi, 12:35, then at 12:36, it says, hello, Chief of Staff. Got your numbers from Mr. Brown, requesting a meeting, please. Is that not a message directed to you?
Chair, I think it's very important than one responding to something that is very clear. Who is talking to who here? The last time you said is Brown Mogotsi and Dlamini. When Brown Mogotsi speaks to Ket Matlala, who also known as Dlamini, he's sharing a screenshot to Ket Matlala. So who's talking to who here? He's talking to Matlala, but he is saying, hello, Chief of Staff. Is this Dlamini, Chief of Staff?
Yeah,
I'm a bit confused.
What these WhatsApps reference is, yes, conversations between Mr. Mogotsi and Mr. Matlala, but they are copied to you. And then there's also WhatsApps directed to you directly from Mr. Mogotsi. Do you at least accept that you receive WhatsApp from Mr. Mogotsi?
No, Chair. Because I don't see here, I see Brown Mogotsi, I don't see who is he talking to.
The meetings that you arranged, the one that took place at the official residence and the other one that didn't take place, at whose request were those meetings arranged?
It was the minister through me.
The minister?
The minister through me who was facilitating. The minister gave me the number of Mogotsi to facilitate.
Is that the only time that you made contact with Mr. Mogotsi was when the minister gave you his number and you had to contact him about these meetings?
I recall some of other messages from Brown Mogotsi. He do send some messages. The one I recall, it's a message about Khan. What I can describe this character, Chair, is a person who like to break news. That's what I can describe him. He's a person who will tell a story maybe before you know it. Break news. What is on the news, he forward it to everyone he knows. So I cannot deny that there are some stupid messages he will then send, not even respond to them. That this is an article, this is what he forward. So they are, but in specific to this, I cannot recall this thing talking to me.
So you did receive messages from Mogotsi, but they were what you describe as stupid messages.
That's correct, sir.
So why don't you tell him to stop his stupid messages, because you're the Chief of Staff of the Minister of Police?
Instead of telling him, you rather ignore. Because they are not causing any harm. When a person is sending a news article, it's a news article. It's whether I want to entertain it or not.
Were these so-called stupid messages from Mogotsi to you, were they before or after you arranged the meeting with the minister?
It was after, because I did not know him before that.
So before the meeting, you never got messages from Mogotsi?
Yes.
But now, isn't it more significant that now that you've arranged a meeting between Mr. Mogotsi and the minister at his official residence, that you're getting these so-called stupid messages, that you can no longer simply ignore them? This is actually a person that has now met with the Minister of Police.
There is no message of significance that needed my attention. Hence, I'm trying to describe him as a person who normally sends those news articles as if he's breaking the news. But there is no specific message needed my attention, needed my response, or any official message of some sort.
Now, you also aware that on the 3rd of March, at a portfolio committee meeting, police portfolio committee meeting, Lieutenant General Nkwanazi had then made the claim that the minister knew Brown Mogotsi. Were you also at that portfolio committee? It was an online meeting, but were you also one of the participants in that meeting, or listed as one of the participants?
It was the 5th of March, Chair.
The 5th
Yes,
of
I
March.
was
Thank you.
I was in attendance.
You were in attendance.
I was in attendance, yes, visually.
Okay, let's see. Let's take Honourable Malem.
Are you friends with Mogotsi?
No, Chair.
So do you receive stupid messages from people who are not your friends? Because normally people who send each other stupid messages are friends.
Chair, the messages I regard as, it's not a message that someone is chatting to you. When a person is sending an article as a breaking news article, you just ignore it. Oh, it's just breaking news to people that he knows. But I never interacted with Brown Mogotsi in an exchange of me responding, him sending a contextual message to me.
So you have never exchanged messages with Brown Mogotsi? that he sends you a message and then you respond to that message and then you have a chat. No.
That's correct, Chair.
Thanks. Remember, the gadgets are gone. They are going to come back.
SC, we may proceed.
Thank you, Honourable Chair.